Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Jay. If you're new to the channel, I am an online reseller and I sell a lot of my stuff over on eBay. Today's video I'm going to be showing you exactly what has sold on my store in the last 2 days of the weekend, and we're going to start off with a PS3 game. This is Far Cry 2. Now, a lot of my games that I sell, I have a whole unit up here full of games. A lot of them do not go for too much money, and I like to use these as a cheap way of getting free feedback on my account, basically. Now, there is some gems out there still that can fetch you a pretty penny. When I get them, I will show you them as well. But this one sold for £2.57. It's just a normal game with manual and map and everything like that, and that went out on my page for £2.57. This is going to Europe, so they did pay £5 postage, as it does cost a lot from UK to other European countries to ship out games. But yeah, happy with that one. I picked that one up for probably around 20p. Next item, Nike t-shirt, as you can see, with a really nice printed logo on there. I actually have two of these, and I picked these up for £1.99 a while back each. So I have a white one and a green one, and this is size XL, I believe, or large, something like that. Nice logo on the shoulder as well. There we go. I had this listed for £20. This one and the other one were both listed for £20. He offered me £10 and I got back to him with 15. I said I'd be happy to go halfway, because obviously I only paid £2 for it, and he accepted. Next item we have is another game. This one went for £3. I remember picking this up at a CARBOOT sale last year and I paid 50p for this one. So yeah, once again, this one is going out just for feedback, basically. But yeah, anything Monopoly branded seems to do well, even these old PlayStation PC games, sorry. So I got £3 for that. That one is within the UK, so they paid £2, which covers the £1.50 postage and the envelope or polybag that I send it in, and a little bit of the fees on that one. So that one's nice. Once again, we have another one of these Nahe envelopes. This is an A5, so this is a smaller one. The one I showed in the last video was an A4, which was about this big extra. This one fits an A5 piece of paper, and it has a pouch in there for pens, pencils, rulers and whatnot. So I'm not sure whether the people buying this are office workers or students, but they are really nice quality. They're made out of the same material, or at least I believe they're the same material as blow-up beach toys, you know, when you get like a rubber ring or something like that, because it smells exactly the same. So it's that really thick, like plasticky, rubbery material in there. So these will last a long time. So I do understand why people buy them. And if you don't know already, I did buy a massive lot of these for £5 at a charity shop last year, and I've just been slowly selling them off. So yeah, really good buy picking them up for the price that I did. Next up, we have another feedback game. This one sold for £1.80. It was up for £2 and I sent an offer out for £1.80 and he accepted. Once again, this one's going to Europe, so they paid a little bit more on postage. But yeah, a nice little game sold there. Next one is, I say another, we sold a whole original Xbox console the other day, and now we sold just the controller on its own. So unravel this so you can see it properly. This is an original Xbox remote, not the first remote that came out, because the original remotes were massive. They were like really bulky. I actually have one. So this is an original remote, and this was the second remote that they come out with, so you can see the difference. So this one I sold for £12, and it comes with the little cable thingy there, breakaway cable. So basically, back in the day, if your mum came running through the living room to give you your dinner and she tripped on your cable, that would happen rather than your whole console getting ripped out of the wall, which is a good idea. I don't know why they stopped making these. I guess people would lose this and then they would moan or something. I don't know, but it's a good idea. It saves your console getting ripped out, because obviously if this comes flying out of the console, you're going to have problems. But yeah, so that is a Xbox Controller S, I believe they called it. Yep. and we did get £12 plus £3 plus £3.50 postage on that, so that was a nice little sale. Next up we have this, which is a dancing hamster. This is the second one of these I sold. I picked one of these up in the charity shop last year, and it was a rarer one, so I got like £15 for it. This one is actually for repairs only, as it does work kind of, but the music doesn't play fully and he doesn't spin. It sounds like the motor's gone on it basically. But I sold this to a guy in America actually. He bought it for £5.15, and I didn't have it set up for postage for America, so he said, hey, I'm in America, I really want this because I can't get it in America. Can you just sort me out on the shipping? Put a number in and I'll pay for it. So I worked out how much it was going to cost and I put it on there. I left a note saying this is expensive. I understand if you decide not to pay. But he did. He paid straight away. So obviously this is something he collects and maybe he can fix it. I'm not sure, but he was really desperate to get his hands on this. So yeah, maybe there's a huge market in America and it's worth like $300. I don't know. Probably not. But we got £5 on that. Oh, and I paid 20p for it, by the way. Next up, we have this. I can't remember how much I paid for this. It wouldn't be any more than £1. We got £6.50 for it, plus the postage. It's really light. It didn't take up much room, so I'm not too fussed that we only got £6.50 for it. If it was massive, then obviously that wouldn't be too much profit for the room that it took up. But I'm happy to get rid of this. What have we got? Like £4 profit. Not amazing, obviously. But they do sell pretty quick, and I picked this up recently as well, so it hasn't been here for very long. So not too fussed with that one. Would I pick this up again? Probably not. A lot of the ones that come in nicer cases when it comes to drafts and checkers and stuff like that go for a lot more money. But yeah, I just bought this because it had the word deluxe. Normally if it has deluxe on it, it sells for more money, but not to be with that one. If I can get this in frame, this is a Revel model set. Now this is a 1:4 scale model of a Mercedes-Benz Type 540k Cabrio. If you're into cars, I've just butchered that, I apologise. But yeah, this is brand new, sealed, a little bit dusty from my shelf. Yeah, I picked this up at an auction I went to about 3 weeks ago. I paid £6 for this, plus the fees, so £7. Brand new in the box, as you can see. Still got the original card and everything on there. Really nice condition. From 2006, it says. So that is what, 13 years old? 14 years old now. And we got £25. It was listed for 33, I believe. I had it out for 35 originally. The guy offered me 20. I said I'll take 25 minimum, and he agreed. So I got £25 plus £3.50 postage. Now this may actually go as a medium. Looking at it now, it might be a little bit too tall to go as a small, so I might be losing an extra £1.50 on postage, but that's not too much of an issue. I'm okay with that. Yeah, I just really like selling stuff like this. I really like model kits when it comes to Revel or Airfix or the Japanese ones. I have a few of the Japanese ones up there. The name forgets, like, I can't remember the name of the company now, but I just love these things, and I would sell these all day, every day if I could get a stock of them. But they don't come around too often, but yeah, happy to see that one sell. Next up, we have another Xbox game. This is Broken Sword, the Sleeping Dragon on the original Xbox. Once again, not too much money in this one, £3. But this came from an Xbox lot that I bought from a guy who was getting rid of his console. The console I actually sold the other day was the same person's console. Now I paid, what did I pay? £5 for the console, which is crazy thinking about it now. And it came with 3 controllers. What else did it come with? 3 controllers, all the cables, and that was £10. No, five. I'm getting confused. £5 for the console and the controllers, and then I paid £10 extra for all the games. And he had like 40 or 50 games, and I've been slowly selling them off. And that's why I bundled a few with that console to get rid of it. And that's the second controller here. So this is the second controller from that lot. and the other controller went out with the bundle last Wednesday, I believe that sold. So yeah, we still have quite a few Xbox games. If you have an original console and you want some games, look on my store. They're all very cheap. But lastly, we have this controller. This is an Xbox One. This isn't the most recent controller. You can tell by the indentation here. This is a good little tip for you guys when you're out sourcing Xbox stuff. The Xbox One controllers, I believe they've had two versions. This was the original shape where there's like an indent and it's quite clearly two separate pieces like this. Like if you took the case off, this would still be on there. And then the modern version or the newer version is one whole piece. So this like kind of that divot's still there, but there's no actual seam here. It's one whole piece. You'll be able to tell in real. It's like hard to explain, but in real life you'll know what I'm talking about. If you have an Xbox One, look at your controller, and you'll probably see what I'm talking about. £33, nice and happy with that one. And yeah, that is pretty much it for the weekend sale. So we didn't do amazing this weekend. It's been a little bit slow. I'm not sure why. Usually my Sunday sales are really good, but unfortunately this week they're down a little bit. But on a good note, my eBay store has gone up by 47% sales in the last month. So we've done better between, I believe it's the 16th of January to the 16th of February than we did between the 16th of December and the 16th of January. So yeah, I've done 50% better basically. So I'm really happy with that. Even though this weekend sales not been amazing, I'm going in the right direction. So every week I've been selling more and more and more, and that's due to sourcing better stuff. So I've been learning a lot from different channels and a lot from books and other sources that I use to research. And obviously there's other reasons as well, buying more stuff. But yeah, thank you so much for watching today, guys. I really appreciate it. If you've enjoyed today's video, leave a thumbs up. If you're new here, please do subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.